Hello artists! Today I'm going to be going over how to make a heart project. Now this painting is actually multimedia, meaning it takes more than just paint, I should say. And it also takes more than one day. So you, if you like this project, will need to commit to at least 2 days, maybe 3. To start, you need a painted piece of paper. You could just use a regular piece of paper, but I used a piece of paper that I have already painted. And what you're gonna do is I'm gonna make a couple hearts, or a row of hearts on the top and a row of hearts on the bottom. Now if you don't like your hearts, if you think your hearts could use some work, you could use one of this heart tracer as well. So my recommendation is actually to use a pencil, or you could use a Sharpie to trace. Decide which heart you think would look the best to go in a row. I'm gonna have 4 hearts here. Line it up. This project ends up being very colorful. Trying to get it to be even Steven so it doesn't look sloppy. Almost finished here, folks. And today, what my main focus is going to be to paint the negative space. So the, oops, I guess I used a different size heart. Well, mine's not gonna be as even as I had hoped. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to paint the negative space, meaning I'm going to leave my hearts. They are going to stay this color, the background color. And then instead, I'm going to put a different color into the negative space. That's the sky, if you will, the background. Push my sleeves up because they're long. And before I get fresh paint, I always check the leftover paint area to make sure. And I have some pink that has a little, or some red and pink mixture, I should say. And I have a messy mat because I'm gonna have to go all the way to the edges. You could paint the background with any color. Does not have to be just red or pink, since that's the most traditional. And because I have a lot of blue, it's actually gonna end up looking a little bit purplish at sometimes. So the colors that I have in the background are gonna show up a little bit. And so again, my goal today is just to paint the entire background all the way up to the edges. Now I probably won't finish mine on this video right here, but in the next art class, I'm gonna show you another layer to add to make this even more interesting. Let me just do a little bit, so maybe like this half of the heart picture, and then I will let you start making your art today, and I will probably just sit here and relax and paint. This is a very relaxing way to do things. It's not that hard right now. Tomorrow I'll put on my doodle brain as I create more designs, but right now I'm just getting in a little bit of lovey spirit, I guess. Oops. Boop. Trace your shapes. Make sure your paintbrush stays on its tippy toes. It's okay if it bends gently when you're painting bigger spaces, but in general, they stay on their tippy toes. So I'm gonna continue while you get started. Happy arting today.